That makes it okay. So listen, my girl be watching this show. The show crazy as fuck. Reading this made me think about the show and what they be saying to each other. This is pure comedy
Mm,
because first of all, Jada, you pretty out of control. You married to Will Smith, who to me, regardless of the cool exterior that he tries to show the world, I feel like he is absolutely off the fucking rails.
yeah.
And then you have Kanye West. Rapunzel, let down your hair to a bald woman is absolutely fucking insane.
So yeah, apparently at some point Jada texted that. So for the people that's just listening, at some point Jada texted, Kanye is the most out of control person I know. and as much as I don't like Kanye, he did not disappoint.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, when you reply back to a bald woman, let down your hair, damn. He was looking for smoke.
Hey Will, I want to see you slap him. I want to see you slap him. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. You know what? I'm trying to tell somebody. I said, you know what? Everybody making a big deal out of this. First of all, two grown ass men who know each other for a really long time. One of them was clearly joking. The other one, to me, seems clearly unstable. And you took that bad, and then you did some stupid shit in front of all these white people. The fuck was you thinking?
That's really the crux of the problem right there. If they had been at the kickback or anywhere else, like it'd have been one and done, and like, all right, everybody go about their business. But the fact that you did it in front of rich whites,
bruh,
yeah,
bruh, why? Oh, you know what? I'm glad I looked at this because I try not to support brands of even independent brands of people that are not my type of people.
mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to do some different research and things for Smoke Now, Smoke Later, which will be returning soon, ladies. And I was like, I can compare a lot of different things. I can compare the weeds, I can compare, the cigars or whatever. I'm not putting swishers in the mix because fuck that. But I was like, let me try these shits because I walked in the store and I seen these shits called 100. I should beat that out. Nah, fuck it. But if you got principles, then it don't matter that I just said it because you won't go buy the shit. But I found out just now. I was like, okay, let me try that because it's all organic. So I was like, yeah, let's do that because I don't want the bullshit. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, this is being. I'm assuming that the mind behind this is Big U. And listen, no this to nobody that run with him, but it's enough shit I heard about him. I'm cool. I'm all right. I'm all right. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. But yeah, I'm cool after that. Glad we started on some music shit because it just let's get this out the way now because I ain't really trying to be. I feel like because of what I know is coming, we gonna be in the dumps a little bit later anyway. So, oh shit, oh shit. I think I'm dying. I think I'm dying. Oh, shit. Hey, let me can I ask a question real quick before I do this?
Yeah, you do you. It's your
Like,
show.
the scenery changed and shit. Like what? What's going on?
Oh yeah, that's the wall that I'm gonna bust somebody's head against. See, and the thing is, I wasn't gonna say anything, but now that we're recording, like, you can't do nothing about it. when you you used to try and subvert and talk to Percy first when you're asking, yo, how your weekend go? I'm the only one here, motherfucker.
Damn it, the hell. Oh, this is gonna be so much trouble. I love it. Yep, that was
And there've been a whole lot of bullshit. So brick
man.
wall.
Oh man, brick wall. Oh man, I needed that laugh. Okay, let's get this depressing shit out the way real quick.
No doubt.
Who has been arrested more than 100 times, is now accused of hitting and killing a Grammy-nominated musician. Police say 41-year-old Shannon Godbout drove recklessly. This was on Route 138 in Hopkinton Saturday when she hit and killed Roderick McLeod. This was while he was just out walking his dog. Police say they found several illegal narcotics and drug packaging when they arrested Godbout. Her criminal history includes 82 court warrants and 40 traffic violations. Roderick McLeod was a bassist in the band Room Full of Blues.
Was that a telephone pole or was that a tree?
I couldn't tell. I was wondering the same shit.
Yeah, like either way, it was real fucked up. Even if it was a tree, like a telephone pole, them things is built different. But even if it was a tree, that was a big enough tree. That bitch had to be speeding.
Yeah. I just okay. Listen, y'all. I promise I'm not getting ready to be that person. But tell me I'm lying if that was Renisha.
Oh yeah, she'd have never made it to 100.
That would have never happened because her ass would have been locked up a long time ago. And no, you doing too much. Sit your ass down.
Yeah. So this bitch, they said that the majority of her cases, she went in and pled no contest, and in most of them, she was given just probation. And it's like, okay, but you're given probation, and then you go and break the law again. You know what's supposed to happen. But they just kept doing it. And apparently in April, they sent her to do rehab. And it's like, yeah, it's like she had a gang of shit in the car. So yeah, it's like, yo, come on, y'all. And yeah, like I said, she must have been driving fast as fuck.
Yeah,
to do all that damage.
Goodness gracious, man, like that. All I keep thinking to myself is, I didn't know, I didn't know who homie was until this happened. Yeah, rest in peace, Roderick McLeod, man. That's crazy. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Grammy nominated. I was walking his dog, man. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of a mixed bag on this one. So let me start by saying, like, from everything that I've heard, this dude didn't deserve to die. Everybody that knew him says that he was dope. He's a really good guy, hell of a bassist. So I'm gonna put that out there first. However, as one that is a huge supporter of white on white crime, there's only so mad I can be. However, this bitch is different. Like, she just need to go. She disgusting.
Yes.
One of my biggest problems is, like, so they say that they say that he's a blues musician, and he might be, but they said that he was like swinging blues, and they used one other weird term. So I went and looked up the band, because the other thing that I hate about these kind of things is, like, throughout that whole segment, they showed that bitch's picture, but they didn't show homie's picture. So
yeah,
so that's weird. So when, like, so he an old white dude, and I'm like, okay, but what you know about the blues? Like, man, you made it to 70 and you're white. Like,
that part.
Like, Instacart forgot your mayonnaise or something. Like, You sad? Now, swinging blues.
Oh,
that's
shit.
an oxymoron.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, they're like the homie did not deserve to die, but there's just so much about this story that I'm conflicted about. That I'm like, man, it's just disgusting tragedy in the accident, disgusting tragedy on your lives, disgusting tragedy. Yeah,
Tragedy. Yes, man.
But crackers are gonna crack, and she had a bunch of crack in that car.
Yo, see, here's oh fuck, man, and I can't even disagree with you. That's the crazy. I know. Like, nah,
try.
Nah, I can't disagree with you. I can't. Damn it, the hell. So, I mean,
I will say the one thing that really got to me that I haven't been able to find out yet. They said he was walking his dog. Now, when I first read the story, my first question was, what happened to the dog?
Yeah, boy.
Because the dog didn't do shit.
At all. Like,
if she killed the dog, then fry this bitch.
Yeah, the dog was just chilling. Like, the dog, I'm just out here walking around and shit. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Now, this is nothing against dude. I do want to reiterate that. But, I mean, like I said, just a lot of weird contradictions in this whole shit.
Yo, that shit is what, yeah. Man, I don't understand. Yeah, they need to. I hope they throw the book. I hope they throw the book shelf at her, and she get exactly what's coming to her.
Ooh, actually, you want to hear how that's going so far?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They ain't even charging her with not even manslaughter. They're now so far. Now, she obviously hasn't been she hasn't gone to trial. She hasn't been tried. But so far, her only charges are reckless driving. And it says something like with the intent of endangerment or some shit.
Okay.
And then a few other little bullshit things. And it's yo, somebody died. Okay, cool. You can't get it for murder. But the weird thing is with the intent of endangerment, at that point, why can't you get it for murder if you're charging her with the intent of endangerment?
Because that shows endangerment.
Yeah, it says intent right there. But but they haven't even charged her with manslaughter.
See, this is the bullshit I be talking about. See, this is what happens when you put ranch and mayonnaise on the same sandwich. This is what happens, right? And
dry ass bread too.
Yeah, that sucks for him and his people. I you know what? It does. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. It sucks for him and his people. You know what? Yeah. Hey, shorty, listen. I mean, the chances are you can ready to go sit down for a little bit. This is a good chance that you get ready to go sit down for a little bit. But I just want to send a message to all of the people who may have to share close quarters with this individual. There's certain things that's supposed to happen in certain places. I say do them all. Do them all. Just take your pick. See what you like the best. You know what I'm saying? Try everything out. Take a ride. Ride everything once.
Experimentation is the key to life.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it. Oh, I gotta do it. I said ride everything once. Damn it. We almost made it. Almost made it all the way through fucking. Almost made it. You know what? Fuck this.
I'm flyer than everybody. Everybody on cloud 9, higher than everybody. We stepping out on the town. We sliding every party. Shining extra guard. We flyer than everybody. Yeah. I'm flyer than everybody. Find me on cloud 9, higher than everybody.
We was at 14 minutes and 40 seconds. We almost made it to 15.
Oh man, that would have almost been a record right there.
Probably.
Shit, that's crazy, man. I had to go and mess it up. See,
It had to happen.
I almost did it again right there. I was like,
I was probably borderline with experimentation is the key to life. Like that's a little flagrant.
You know what I'm saying?
But science.
Yeah, I just had to go give the direct just jab. Bow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, hit me, motherfucker. Okay. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Welcome to the party, man. Pantha Politix Podcast. We are back in the building. I am Seven Da Pantha, a.k.a. the Carolina Hurricane Ridiculous Lane, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper, a.k.a. yes, he does eat on the fucking podcast, a.k.a. Pot Strickland, if you're getting the point. And, of course, we missing somebody. As previously reported, P7 is not here today. Don't you worry, though. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a dope show. And in the weeks moving forward, we will be having some very exciting guest co-hosts come on and rock with us. But as of now, y'all know what time it is. Monster, listen. What's up, man? How was your weekend, man?
Well, so, yeah. So, me, I got a lot of shit going on because Percy left. So, as far as the network goes, like, me and you got a lot of shit to do now. So, that's been stressful. We had a lot of meetings. Bunch of dumb people doing a bunch of dumb shit. My uncle's still in the hospital. And that's just pure ridiculousness. And yeah, so they gave him some weird food. I assumed he was gonna be on like a liquid diet or some shit because he's fucked up. But I went in and I don't know what it was. Like it looked like the Taco Bell toilet bowl.
Oh shit.
And it was like, are you just showing him what his guts look like? I don't understand. And they were like, no, it's got all them nutrients and all the shit that he needs. But yeah, and I was like, well, if he wasn't gonna die before.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But, I told them the same thing. This is not just me talking about white people that I don't know, because I looked at that doctor and I was like, look, no, I support white on white violence. So I ain't mad at you. However.
Oh, man. At the very least. Can we have some degree of fucking... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Like, damn, can somebody do something right around this bitch?
Yeah.
Goodness.
But yeah, it's been nothing but bullshit. And yeah, I've got to the point where I was like, yo, anybody can get it. Come on.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I feel you on that shit. Because, man, I just got to say, Washingtonians, especially those of you who travel as I do on the I-5 corridor. Listen, I need y'all to hear me, please. And I promise you, I'm not going to wild out. I'm not going to slap the table. I'm not going to push shit over, nothing. But I got to say, y'all make me very, very angry.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very angry. And I'll tell you why. One, not only do you not drive like you actually trying to get where the fuck you going, but two, you also drive like you are absolutely intent upon keeping me from getting where the fuck I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Them two things can't coexist. Them two things can't coexist. It can't. Because if it do, then you get introduced to brick wall.
Yep.
Just saying. Just crazy, man. Just crazy. I see.
See, people say that I'm an aggressive driver, but I've lived by the philosophy of leave stupid behind you my whole life. And that's all really it is. It's just, I'm just passing stupid.
That's it. Because I know if I'm up here and stupid's back there, then I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Stupid can do whatever stupid does.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a bunch of dumb shit in the rear view.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Hell yeah. But there's a reason why I'm still driving the car that I'm driving. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got the fuck out the way. That's how you do it. Fuck out the way. That's all you gotta do. Oh man. I was laughing too because all I kept thinking about was I keep seeing that in my head. I had this vision of you in front of a computer screen, like just like the thing, like boom, boom, just beating the shit out of the machine. I was like, yo, he gonna fuck around and kill one of them fucking computers, yo.
You ain't too far off.
Oh shit, that shit is nuts. Whoo. Oh man. Oh shit. I heard some. Oh, the rap shit. I'll be posting it on the socials soon enough. I just gotta say, I'm not gonna quote none of the numbers and shit right now because I could have just downloaded it and played it. But I will say this. I was actually somewhat impressed by what I saw. I was like, well, shit. We fucking doing something. That's what's up. Okay. We fucking doing something. Y'all are listening. Thank you. Much appreciated. Most definitely. Oh, no. Man. Hell yeah. I ain't mad at it. Not even a little bit. Shit. I want to congratulate Tiffany and Willie from Melanin Mysteries who just celebrated. They just reached the point of monetizing on Spotify, so salute to them.
So, no doubt.
Yeah, congratulations, y'all. They shows got continue to get better and better as time is going on. Love that for them. Absolutely, love that for them. You know, sometimes I see shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it just made me be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
That's most of my life.
There's two things in this world that I find. There's two things in the world that I find the results of to be absolutely intriguing almost every time. One of them is joy. The other is desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I started to think about, I'd be watching people like, I wonder what you're going to do in this extreme moment of joy. What human mistake are you going to make right now because you're so happy you can't control yourself? Conversely, what completely abnormal human behavior are you going to undertake because you just are in such a state of desperation you don't know what to do with yourself? I think I know the answer. Right there. Desperation.
Damn.
Desperation. That's what it'll do to you. Right there.
The concern was real, but the get down was realer.
Oh, it was like, yo, you making yourself look crazy. Oh my God, yo.
This dude exhaled so he could inhale again.
Yeah. You feel me? I was like, yo, he is so sincere with this right now.
Yeah.
He should be ashamed of himself. Like, this is crazy.
This motherfucker wanted to bottle it and sell it.
Oh man. Well, you know, you can only get to that point if you really love some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, he clearly got love. He clearly got love. It ain't nothing wrong with love. Love is kind of I mean, it's a lot of shit in the world to love. I mean, it's a lot of shit in the world to hate too, but it's a lot of shit in the world to love.
Oh, speaking of which, before we go any further, real quick. So just because like I talk a lot of bullshit, like I hate everything. But on here I can actually like, you know, like separate myself from that a little bit and like enjoy my hate. So I created another social media. It's Monster PPN, so Monster Pantha Politix Network. And what I want to do, and you know, I can make sure that it gets hit over to the Pantha Politix IG as well. I'll always tag that IG, but just so that you don't gotta fuck with shit. I'm gonna go through all of the links and post them. So if you're listening to this, and I'll post them in order. So yeah, if you're listening to this shit and you didn't get to see the video and you want to go check it out, go follow the Pantha Politix Network and go follow Monster PPN on IG, and I'll repost the videos. And you can see what we're talking about.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be a good idea, but I didn't want to put it on your plate.
So people be like, man, they laughing like hell. What's so funny?
Yeah. Yeah, so I got you.
No doubt. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Oh yeah, because the ones of y'all that be, I mean, I ain't mad at y'all to listen to it on the streamer thingies, but I'm just saying, you missing some shit. That's all I'm saying. You missing some shit. It's all good though. You still gotta love us. Again, nothing wrong with love. Nothing wrong. And you know, sometimes the greatest expressions of love come from children. I loved it. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. Gotta love the kids, man. Gotta love the kids. How could you
searching up random stuff and then I clicked that and
no, you wasn't searching that random stuff. So what was you searching?
Mm-hmm.
What was you searching?
That.
What does that say?
Shaking their
Why was you searching that?
I don't know, because I just love them.
You love what?
I love.
What do you love?
The boobs. Hey. Oh shit.
One of the realest little brothers I know. Man. So you were talking about joy and desperation. That was the perfect mix of both.
Yes.
That one statement, like he didn't want to say it, but just out of sheer desperation, he had to express his joy. He was like, I just love them.
You love what? The boobs.
Yeah.
Yo, when he first asked the question with that shit was real as hell. He was like, that hoe was like, I'm not gonna say no more because I feel like I might give myself away. But if you fuck this up, I'm gonna wiggle my way out this motherfucker. Just keep on. Nah, but
he said I was searching random stuff.
Yeah, that random as hell. Hell yeah, random than a motherfucker. Little nasty. I love it. Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh man, I'll never forget the first time I got busted watching porn and shit. I was like, "Yo, oh shit!" Like, I don't think there's ever been a stronger "oh shit" that I've ever said in my whole life than in that moment. Oh, that shit was crazy. Oh,
door cracks like half of an inch, and you just yell, "I just love them."
It's too late to stop it. Ah!
I can't stop.
Oh my god, yo! Oh shit! That's crazy. Okay. I love it. Woo. Oh shit. Yeah. Yo, he meant that shit from his soul, bro.
Man.
He meant that shit from the soul.
Yeah, he's got a future.
Love them. Yes. Hell yeah, he do. Hey.
Yeah, if you can show that kind of passion, yeah. He's gonna grow up to be all right.
Yeah, he's gonna get her done. Absolutely. Oh my god, bro, that shit is funny. Now there was a video last week that I was supposed to play, and I got mad because it was when I went back to go download it, something was wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've been trying to go back to it ever since, and I can't get back to that video. Like, it always just send me straight to the IG. It don't nope. Nah, motherfucker, you can't see this shit. So, but it was called Bad Friends. You know what I'm saying? And I think that as funny as I felt like that video was, I feel like we might have some other ones that can run with it.
They had competition.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because see, me personally, I'm a big fan of mind your motherfucking business. I'm a big fan of that. Like, if I don't need to know, I don't really want to know. Like, it's cool. I don't need it. I got enough shit running around up in here already. I'm cool. But everybody don't really know how to mind their business. And sometimes you just gotta leave for it. Uh-oh. Got his ass. Woo. Oh my god.
Homie flew back like he was being summoned.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Oh man, he looked like he was in a Spike Lee joint. Oh shit. I ain't even walking in that movie, motherfucker. Oh shit.
Man, that scream was pure too.
And now for those of y'all that's at home, go to Monster PPN and you can see that. I don't even want to try to explain it to you because I'm like, but yeah, you just gotta see it. You got to see that for yourself. Oh shit. Now I always felt like, and this is fucked up to me, and I know it, but I've always felt like seeing a motherfucker get electrocuted was funny as shit. Like, I personally find it enjoyable. I will laugh my ass off if you get electrocuted in front of me. I don't give a fuck if you get hurt or die. Like, I'm gonna laugh and I can't help it. And I do apologize ahead of time, but like, I'm just saying, I think this shit funny.
People do funny things when they got electricity running through them, you know.
Oh shit! There's literally, well, other than the electric shit, obviously, and getting struck by lightning, there's one other thing in regards to getting electrocuted that I always wondered what it felt like. I was like, I wonder what that's like. Like, it can't. But after you know what? Wait, we'll talk about that in just a second. I can show you better than I can tell you.
这真是懒驴屎尿多，刚出门，你看。
Why it sound like a fly went into the fly catcher?
Yo, and you know, I don't know y'all, if any of y'all know me personally, you know this hits close to home because I refuse to pee on myself. I will pee. I don't give a fuck where I'm at. I'm gonna find somewhere to pee.
You usually do more investigation though. You got to put this brother on game.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he all right. Is it? Hey, for you to piss on an electric fence and die and shit, that'd be fucked up.
No doubt.
Oh shit! I mean, like, he was a fairly young fella. I hope his heart was healthy. I mean, you know.
The problem is his heart ain't what he got to be worried about. That stream runs one place.
Oh man, I'm almost about to cry.
Yeah, it just kind of made your gut drop a little bit.
Yeah, bro. I don't even want to think about that. Oh my god, that's crazy. See, I'll fuck around. Man, hell no. I can't do it. Yo, you know what? I think we overdue, man. We overdue. It's almost the end of the year. We gotta end the year strong. But I feel like I'm pretty sure with the way that you feeling with the brick wall and everything that we could probably get off into some shelf life type shit right away. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I feel like, oh shit. That sounds like a plan. Oh man. See, that's what the fuck I be talking about right there. Let's get it.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling because I'm free.
Oh shit. Hatred.
Welcome, motherfuckers. In case you didn't know, humanity does have a shelf life, and that shit is coming up quick. People are just making stupider and stupider decisions. And I have a feeling that these dudes may have been in that desperate range that you were talking about. Or maybe they just dumb and white. And that is a dangerous mix.
Yes.
So, do you got the video queued up?
Oh yeah. What's up?
Go ahead and play the video. They just know that you're about to catch some dumb white shit. And then after that we can talk.
You that this next story contains details that are rather disturbing and may not be appropriate for young audiences. Two Texas men have been charged in connection with allegedly plotting to invade a Haitian island, murdering the men there, using the women and children as sex slaves. Authorities say that the two were also planning to recruit people experiencing homelessness here in the district to help them with their plot. And there's also an alleged connection to Joint Base Andrews right here at home. John Duran has been looking over all of these court documents all day long. John, no doubt some very wild and rather disturbing allegations there.
Yes, serious allegations, Larry. 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas are facing federal charges, including conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country. If convicted, that carries a sentence up to life in prison. The U.S. Attorney's Office out of Texas's Eastern District says over the course of about a year, Tanner Thomas.
Oh shit.
That's okay. Because they was getting ready to show those white motherfuckers, and they don't need to see that.
Oh my goodness.
So these are two really young crackers. Like they like you know them little like jelly crackers, like the really small crackers. They them fish crackers. And so these little motherfuckers, so they both from Texas, but they in DC. And they decide, like the story said, that they're going to invade Haiti. And they were like, well, there might be a lot of Haitians. We're going to need an army. Now, Trump probably would have got on board, but they were like, nah, we can't have nobody stealing the show. So we need to get people more desperate than us. Let's go recruit the homeless. So they didn't execute anything up to any significant point. But the fact that they had planned it and started to execute enough of the plan, the district attorney says that he has enough to convict. But these motherfuckers were going to recruit homeless people, invade Haiti, try and take over an island, kill all the dudes, and then just keep all the women and children around. Now, I hope everybody caught that part. They said to use the women and children as sex slaves.
Yes.
So they were going to try and enslave an entire island and just go around doing nastiness to all the women's and children's.
Just to be nasty.
So it is not outside the realm of possibility or even outside of the norm for crackers to try and just go and take over some shit. But usually they got some funding behind them. And, usually a little bit more arms. But I'm not surprised. It's just tragic that somebody can think up something so ridiculous, so disgusting, and be like, yeah, I think we can get this done. So yeah, they said their names in the story, but if you want another barometer to humanity coming to an end, if you want to see where the clock is, it just progressed by a couple ticks because of that.
Jesus, that's awful. I don't even know what to say. I feel like there actually is something to say, but I'm not going to say it now. I'll wait. I'll wait. It's cool.
I don't know what kind of drugs they were on, but I can tell you it was plentiful and strong.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't weed. I can promise you that much.
Yeah. All that shit that woman had in her car, she was driving back from them.
Oh, yeah.
Or driving to them.
Making a delivery. Special delivery. Oh, I ain't ready to do that. We're going to talk about that Diddy shit next week, though, y'all. Just
oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So, yeah. The shelf life is it's coming to an end.
Adios. You. Oh man, that is. See. Okay, fuck it. I wasn't gonna do it, but see. People laugh at me when I say that I'm not going on no cruise. They laugh at me when I be like, but nah, y'all don't understand. Like at any moment it could turn. Somebody got it in their brain to trust and believe. Somebody thinking about it. And if they think about it long enough, get the right wild hair up there and get the right lunatics to run with them, they gonna try it. Now, it just so happens that we got a lunatic, quote unquote, running the show. Talk about the inmates running the asylum. Holy shit. This is crazy. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all.
Nah.
Not surprised at all. But it's just like, despite the fact of it not being surprising, it's still just like, but why? I don't understand. Like, in Haiti? All right, man. Take your ass out there and get chopped the fuck up in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah. Now, they from Texas. They went to D.C. Now, both of them locations have some similarity, if you know what the similarities are. And then from there, they mentioned Joint Base Andrews. It's a military base. So, they had more extensive plans. Because the motherfucker just walking up to a few houseless people and being like, "Yo, you want to go invade Haiti? I'll give you $20 and you can have some of the rewards."
Oh shit!
Like that ain't gonna cut it.
Hell nah.
But when you say the word military, I have a feeling that there's more to this story than has been released.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And when it comes out, boy, oh boy,
Yeah.
boy, oh boy, I've been seeing wild shit, man. I just be thinking to myself, man. I remember when I was younger, I thought to myself, man, you know what? I bet I'll never see.
Mhm.
Yeah, I seen it. Like 98% of the shit I thought I'd never see in my lifetime, I seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, damn, it's only a few things still holding pat. And being that I'm still walking around this motherfucker, it's still a chance.
Yeah.
It's still a chance I might see that shit too. I don't know. I hope not. Oh man, I was trying to decide how I was going to do this. But I think I just decided how I was going to do this because I personally am high as a kite right now and need to replenish my energy. And you know how I replenish my energy? With W. Right now, W.GG, place those orders for some real fly. Yo, the flavors are so fly. And the energy rise is very natural. There's no crash at the end. I definitely have gained an affinity for their flavors. That it's crazy because when I think about the fact that a lot of the ingredients are natural and it's very comparable to what was previously my favorite energy drink. So yeah, absolutely. So go ahead, lock in W.GG. Use code Pantha Politix, all one word. I think it's still going for 30, but even if it ain't going for 30 right now, you still get 10% off your order just by using the code. It'll be dope for you, dope for them. And in the long run, it'll be dope for us. But honestly, I can show you better now.
These niggas got some nerve. How they G's taking notes from a bum swerve. They exodus confirmed. Projectiles from guns earned. Frequent flyer miles. X-Files watching none burn. Incinerate who close and they ghost when the sun turn. High watching the city marinate. A Dutch or two. Skyline view make my post procrastinate. Want even, I even think he eating. I'ma snatch his plate. Star, better work the raw. Hell, I have to wait. Tour routed. Promo run alone while they have to state. Eat them seeds, then relish the aftertaste. Say my name, open flames await whoever gas this fate. What I'm coming.
I was stuffing my best. Pause. But yeah, man. W.GG. Code Pantha Politix. Salute to my man Cockpit. That's all the EP 3rd Degree Burns. Mm-hmm. It's out. It's out on all the things. Go listen on Tidal. Because they pay us the most. Shit. At least they do for now. Trying to decide which way to go with this, but I think I know because this story definitely intrigued me when I heard about it. I've always been an avid moviegoer, like my whole life. Mm-hmm. I've always enjoyed going to the movies, and I used to really enjoy going to the matinee because there weren't a lot of people there. I would go get my popcorn and my drink, my candy, whatever, sit down, boom. I can pick damn near any seat I want, get the perfect spot, post up, and watch and shit. It usually be times I go to the movie 2 or 3 times in the same day. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't had shit else to do. I was chilling. Like I had all the work done for the day. Like I got time to chill. So, but it's always some shit I wanted to see. But I've taken close notice of how that industry's changed, and even how the output has changed just because of the advancements in technology. So, and there are some names that existed when I was younger that no longer exist. They were bought out, phased out. Some of them exist still only as an imprint of themselves, a shell of themselves run by somebody else just using that logo because it's got power. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk y'all to death about it. Like it's some shit going on right now. We can get into it. We can definitely get into it. Let's give y'all a little heads up before we dive in.
Breaking news out of New York, where Paramount is making a bid for Warner Brothers Discovery.
This after Netflix announced just last week they'd reached a deal to buy the company for $72 billion. Now, Paramount says its deal would go straight to shareholders for $30 a share. Warner Brothers Discovery deal with Netflix would value the company at roughly $28 per share. That deal is up in the air, though, as President Donald Trump said it, quote, could be a problem due to the combined market share share. It's unclear how Paramount could get around that issue, as they also own the streaming service Paramount Plus. Now, Paramount owns CBS News and stations, including CBS Chicago.
Including the shit that I'm talking to you on right now.
Mhm.
That's what she meant. That's what she wanted to say.
Yep.
That's what she wanted to say. Oh man. So hey, I mean, I know you a movie head like myself. So I mean, what did you think when you first heard that shit?
So there's a lot of things that go into this. One, like WB was one of the last standing like major production companies, because like you said, a lot of them have already been bought out. So they're all still out there, but like when Fox got bought out by Disney, you still see the 20th Century Fox logo up there, but that's some Disney shit. So that's happening more and more. But yeah, WB apparently started struggling and they were looking to sell, and Netflix stepped in. Now, I will say Netflix fucked up.
Yes.
Because they had reached an agreement with Warner Brothers, but unless the papers are signed and shit is done and said so, you don't talk about your business. So these motherfuckers put it out that, yep, we bought WB and, we're moving forward. There's still a couple things that need to be done, but this is what it's going to be. They offered $78 billion, if I remember the numbers right, and that's between stock and just hard cash. Now Paramount, they didn't like that, because even though they have their own streaming service, they still do theater runs too, and they feel some type of way with streaming service taking over film production. So they've publicly come out against Netflix before. They've publicly come out against Apple and Prime and all of these other entities that got into film strictly for streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, nope, we ain't gonna have that. They offered, I think it was like $104 billion. No stock options, just hard cash. So even though the board for WB and the shareholders had agreed to sell to Netflix, the deal wasn't done yet. So they are going back and reviewing now. And yeah, it just kind of depends on how it's going to play out. But yeah, a lot of money changing hands. There's a lot of very, very rich entity that comes with Warner Brothers. That's where I believe all of the DC movies are at Warner Brothers. Harry Potter's at Warner Brothers. So yeah, you got a lot of shit sitting there. There's a lot of contracts that are going to be changing hands. It's just a matter of where they're going. But yeah, it's with how many people are struggling around the world, you start hearing things like $104 billion being thrown around for movies. And yeah, like one movie could make that shit. So to them, it's pittance. But yeah, that's a lot of fucking money to be thrown around.
Oh yeah, and I don't know that they recognize exactly that. You like, it was a point in time where you reporting that might have been might not even have seemed like a big deal to most people. They would have just kind of ignored it. Been like, wow, that's a lot, and kept it moving. But with the current state of things, and with we don't have the money for this because of this, and we don't have the money for this because of this, but you have this much money to pay for movies. Really? Okay. So when I first heard it, my first thought automatically was, man, I saw this coming as soon as I realized if a movie go to the movies and don't do good in 2 weeks, that should be on streaming in 3. You know what I'm saying? It's some movies that they even released simultaneously in the theaters and on streaming, because They was like, well, shit, we want to get the max numbers we can get the first week, and half of these motherfuckers is not coming out their house to come to the movies no more. So we're gonna give them both. And like, I hope people recognize, like, pay attention to who they beefing with. They beefing with Netflix, Prime, and fucking what's the fucking Netflix, Prime, Hulu, I think Hulu. Hulu run with Disney. So like,
yeah, Hulu got bought out by Disney, and then Apple is the other major one that's just streaming. Like that's all they do.
Apple. That's the one I was forgetting. Yeah. So you take them, and then you think about who they're not saying. They're not saying Hulu. They're not saying HBO Max, because those are known movie houses. HBO and Cinemax both were known for movies. So now you got HBO Max because they bought them out. Boom. There you go. And it's still movies, series, what they known for doing. Like those things could have come into existence without there even having to have been a Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody needed Netflix, Prime, or fucking Apple. Nobody needed it. Like if these things would have evolved into it, like there was clearly the blueprint was already there.
Yeah.
So I started thinking to myself, man, they're going to, unfortunately, I think they're going to pull the plug at a point, and I don't think it's going to be very far off at this point because of the financial state that the country's in, as well as them doing this shit that they're doing. Pretty soon the movie theater, you're gonna start seeing movie theaters close. Like we already seen a lot of movie theaters close, but you're gonna see a lot more movie theaters shut down. Then you gotta ask with that happening, and then with the things they're talking about doing with artificial intelligence, with people images in movies, like to have not need all the extras and da 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 da. Like, okay, now you're fundamentally you're funneling all the money to even smaller groups of people.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope people paying attention, man. This shit, as much as I don't believe that Hollywood has the interests of the people in mind, if I have to pick a side in the fact that I don't really have a win or loss either way in, I'm siding with the people that make the movies because I'm a creator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I side with them. So
entertainment has always been a weapon of politics. And, you know, you see a bunch of actors that go up on stage and talk about, you know, all this political shit. And it's really no different than choosing, you know, the left or the right. Like that's really all it is. You know, some people will push a Democratic message, some people will push a Republican message. But either way, you're weaponizing entertainment for politics. And it's come to the point now where people expect it. You know, back in the day, you used to have entertainers that were writers for legitimate change. You had entertainers that were, you know, demonized because they supported the Black Panther Party.
Absolutely.
You know, so there was a time when it was considered taboo, but now it's almost expected. And that comes very much with the social media era to say like, oh, well, I want to know everybody's opinion on everything. So yeah, I want to know what this entertainer feels about this cause or whatever. And most of them will lean Democratic because they have to be, you know, kind of all supporting. But some of them are just like, no, fuck that. I'm about that bread, and I'm about smooth life. So yeah, fuck all them, and they're going Republican because good taxes and all that shit. Whatever. But the question is, when you're talking about the left and the right utilizing the weapon, we both know that the left and the right are a farce in and of themselves. So the question is that everybody should be asking themselves, if we know that entertainment is a weapon, who's got their finger on the trigger?
Good question. Hell yeah. Good question.
The shooter is not the person that you see on the television. It is not the person that sits in the Oval Office. It ain't none of those motherfuckers that are in any of them buildings that C-SPAN covers.
Mm-mm. That's the circus.
Mm-hmm. It's just more entertainment.
Yeah, and that's why you have this being talked about in the news, and you have politicians giving their opinion on it, despite the fact that it has very little to do, seemingly, with what they're supposed to be doing. But in all actuality, it has a massive bearing on what they're supposed to be doing, because it impacts not only the people who make the movies, the people who are working in the theaters, but also just the entirety of these there's whole areas that will be impacted by these movie theaters closing.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are people losing jobs. Like, fuck what you think about a person working in a movie theater, how you may feel about that person, and it's weird that you would feel any type of way about that. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Regardless how you feel about it, that's still a job that somebody doing. They provided for themselves and their family by virtue of doing that job, and now that job is going to be summarily destroyed if they are successful in doing what they're doing, because Netflix could take that same movie that you at least got to leave in the movies for a month and a half because it's doing well, and just shoot that shit and send it straight to streaming, and don't even got to put it in the theater. You know what I'm saying? And when you're able to do that, I think with the way that they doing shit over there, it could turn into a thing where this is gonna be, if they lose out right now, this ain't gonna be the end of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna come back for it because they didn't get it the first time. So, man, this shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy. These motherfuckers playing with way too much money for my like, and I'm just like, yo, man, I can't spell that much money. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, that shit's crazy. Oh man. That's gonna be something to keep an eye on. Not only that, but also how they a lot of the merging and things disappearing, and keep an eye on that shit, yo. And then also, as we were saying earlier, when you watching these movies and you see this name you're familiar with, Miramax and all this other shit, do your homework and see if it's really what it used to be, or if they just put the name on it. Yeah, a lot of that shit is we just using this name to keep cashing on the intellectual property. We ain't really got nothing going on over there.
Whether you're talking entertainment or anything else, like you were just talking about your wrap, your cigar. Ask yourself who owns it, and then when you find the name of that company, ask yourself who owns it, and then when you find the name of that company, ask yourself who owns it. Because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna run into 12 different fucking entities before you find the top, and the top is usually 3 or 4 motherfuckers, like you said.
And they just like, oh, why you poking around, motherfucker?
It's like, damn, you made your way all the way up here. Get off the internet, man. Go outside.
Yeah, go do something with your life.
Yeah, that's the only time somebody rich will tell you to stop looking at the internet, is if you get too close to them.
Look what you're doing with your life. Go do something.
Get a job.
Yeah, I got one, and I worked my way here while I was doing my job. So like,
you know.
Sorry, man. Multitasking, it's a thing. It's a thing. Shit. Oh man. I promised that we are going to get to the music shit right now, as a matter of fact. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Oh, and I'm gonna say right now, because this is coming out on Thursday and on Friday, Light Years, Nas and DJ Premier is coming out.
Yeah.
It's like 15 joints. Only feature is AZ.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Nas was like, nah, fuck that. I'm getting ready to prove it right now.
With how many features he had this year, he didn't grab none of them people to come feature. That's crazy.
Exactly, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna get my shit off on all y'all shit, but yeah, stay over there. I got it. I got it. Don't worry about it. That's just crazy.
That's crazy though. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting too long with everything else that he's been doing. It's like, yo, bring that album, see what's good.
Yeah, and I'm tripping because I'm like, man, you gotta really have known you and Preem was doing something special to say, you know what, we're gonna do this one last. Because with all that other shit that came out, all that other heat, it's like, yo, for you to be the last one out the chamber, you gonna have to bring it. And then to know you only got one feature, like none of these other people that you feature on all their projects, none of them is on here. It's just you and Preem, and then AZ on one record. At least that's the word on the street right now. So I mean that's the word on the street right now. But yeah. So, man, I'm excited. But yeah, it has been an awesome fucking year for hip hop. Awesome fucking year for hip hop. I mean, from the underground to the mid tier to the mainstream, like it's been a really great year for hip hop. And I mean, the artists that are in the mainstream who actually adhere to the principles of hip hop, it's been really good for them. And if you ain't noticed, all them other ones, it's been a little hard. It's been a bit of a hard go for them. People ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? They want the real. And one of the most prolific artists I know, he puts out a lot of music. A lot of music. I mean, it's so bad. Like I can't even be like, yo, let's cover Son, because like we're gonna cover the album, and 2 weeks later it's gonna be another one, and then 2 weeks later it's gonna be, and then we're just gonna end up talking about him all year.
Yeah.
And no diss to him, but we gotta talk about other niggas too. But salute to my man, Real Cosby, man. He is he's a bona fide Northwest. I guess I don't even want to use the word legend because he's still working. You know what I'm saying? But for those of y'all who don't know who Real Cosby is, Cos started out as Star, Starr. He was a battle rapper at a point. Did pretty well in that realm, but then he kind of decided at a point to focus on the music. And he has been, since he made that determination, he has been pedal to the metal, like multiple projects dropping every year, singles in between the projects. Like it's crazy to me the way that this dude be working sometimes. So whenever he'll hit me up and be like, yo, dropping something new. And I'm like, yeah, what's new? I know you dropping something new. What's new? Okay.
You just start hitting him up.
Yeah.
Yo, give me the new shit.
Yeah, what's the new shit, bro? What's the new shit? So he got a joint that he dropped recently called The Coldest Flow. And like if you for me personally, if you like to hear, you know what? I don't know. I ain't gonna do that yet. What you think about it?
So I fuck with Cosby heavy. So
no doubt.
Yeah, like this was, I want to say it's classic Cosby, just because like it kind of encompasses everything that he does in just a kind of a masterful fashion. You got the beat change up halfway through. And he just keeps talking his shit. You can definitely tell that he's coming in aggressive. Pause. Bar heavy as always. He's got some punches in there that you just kind of wait for. When you've heard him 5 or 6 times, you're like, oh shit, here we go.
Yes.
But yeah, the change ups, and not even just in the beat. Like, so both beats are fire. But Cosby is very, very good at beat selection. But then even on both beats, not so much the first one, very heavy in the second one. He does just multiple cadence change ups. And just really starts punching it through. So not only does he have the beat change up, he flows through his cadence. And he really shows that like he is kind of the mad scientist, but he's gonna talk that shit no matter what. So yeah, yeah, this is something that's gonna go on the playlist. It's gonna continue to get spun on the regular. Absolutely crazy track. So yeah, I loved it.
I agree. One of the main things I always appreciate about Kaz is I remember when he made the switch and stopped writing stuff down.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember at first, like I could tell he was feeling the vibe of it, but he was still figuring out how to, you know what I'm saying, put it all together.
No doubt.
And then it happened. And ever since then, he been lights out. One of the things I appreciate is that at this point, he doesn't sacrifice the lyrics for the purpose of making what people will quote unquote say is a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's found a good way of a dope way of making good music, but also making sure that the lyricism stays at the forefront. Man, hey bro, listen, keep doing what you're doing, man. Kaz, you crazy with it. And I will get you back on sidebars. I'm just waiting to see if you're gonna take a deep breath and shit first, and then you know what I'm saying. Because if not, I know you're just gonna keep rapping, and I'm gonna wait till you take a break. Yeah, that shit's crazy. It's okay. Oh, I knew it was something. Yeah, so it was some months back. There was a video that went viral, of this young Asian gentleman rapping. And it was, I just got to say this first. First of all, salute the contrast. I think you are absolutely dope. Absolutely dope. You're very, very, very good at what you do. The rest of y'all YouTubers, content creators, fuck y'all for that shit y'all did with that clip. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Now, mind you, he got plenty of spin. The song got heard plenty. Well, a portion of the song got heard 150 million times.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many people only know that part of the song? But I was like, you know what? I want to hear the record, but I'm gonna wait. So I waited until it died down. The name of the record is Landed in Brooklyn by Contrast. Those of y'all who, if y'all on the net, I'm pretty sure y'all seen the clips on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, somewhere. But I definitely would like to know what you think about Contrast Landed in Brooklyn.
So I don't fuck with social media like that. Viral really doesn't mean shit to me. You know, I've made it very clear. I get on social media to look for content for the pod. Like, I don't even advertise my shit, which a lot of people get upset with me about, but whatever. But yeah, like, so I didn't know about any of this. And yeah, I heard the bar, but he didn't say nothing. So, and you know, leading up to that particular bar, it's like, oh damn, you about to say that shit? And then he didn't, and I was like, ha, got it, get on. So yeah, so I'll just like walking through. You know, you sent me the track listing, the cover to the single. He looks crazy, like he's smiling big as fuck. You know, so I'm just like, okay, like let's do this. And when you turn on the track and you hear his voice come on, he is anything but that album cover.
Oh yeah.
He's got some grittiness to him. You know, very much a raw sound. Just as far as like his vocals go. You know, the track is very, very well produced. Obviously a hell of a writer. It was very, very bar heavy. It was a little more grimy than I was expecting. I ain't gonna lie. Like he was talking some of that shit. So yeah, I was very, very surprised, but the bar structure, the beat was fire. So yeah, I had absolutely nothing bad to say about the track. I loved it. I didn't know that there was any hate attached to it, and I'm glad that I didn't. But yeah, he killed it, so much so that I went and immediately downloaded his album, because he had put out an album at some point. But this is literally the first time I'd ever heard of this dude. But immediately I wanted to hear more. So yeah, very good representation. I'm not surprised that the track went viral. Unfortunately, it went viral for the wrong fucking reasons. But yeah, hopefully people actually listen to the track, because it's worth it.
Man. Yeah. I think the first time I saw the clip, and but I mean, you know me, so I'm a lyricist myself, so I was like, nah, this sound like you might have killed this shit. I need to hear this shit. But I waited just a little bit, as I wanted to give it a few days just to kind of let it die down a little bit. And I was like, all right, now I know I'm not going into it off the hype of the clip, and I done waited it out, and now I just want to hear it. So boom, I waited, listened to the record. I was like, nah, he did that shit. And once I heard the whole song, and even heard the point where all the blah blah was about, and I'm like, yo, he don't even say this shit on the record. Like, it ain't nobody saying it on the record. The word just ain't there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, okay, so now these content creators is on some fuck shit. I mean, mind you, yeah, y'all gave Son some shine with that, but you also used him, used that moment, you know what I'm saying, instead of letting it stay pure like it was in that moment. But anyway, that's me on some hip hop shit. But bro was like, yo, when he was like, yo, if I'm Kendrick, then they Keem, I was like, yo, Kendrick hold baby Keem down like that. I know that's his cousin. Like, you can tell he hold him down like Jay hold down Memphis Bleak. You know what? I'm about to do something I don't normally do, but I gotta do it because it's necessary. Especially, and we talking about just landing in Brooklyn, so that's dope. I don't know if I ever told the story on air about me, Memphis Bleak, and Sauce Money, and I'm not gonna get into it right now. But what I do want to say is, if you get an opportunity when you're done watching this, go watch or listen to, whatever your situation is, the rock solid interview that Memphis Bleak did with Beanie Siegel. It was absolutely great to see them together again. The energy was like they never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't shy away from talking about the drama shit and being grown men about it. So if you get an opportunity, check that out. But I said that off the strength of the Kendrick and Baby Keem. Like this dude, when he was like, what was it? He said, it was like, I'm lit out the oolong and liquor. Who want the smoke? They get packed up, get turned to a frame on a picture. I like, yo. He said, what is he? He came from a village of scam. It was a kid. Yeah, man. And look, I'm just telling you, he really he talking his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you was right. He's talking his shit, and he absolutely positively, like, you can tell. It's almost like when you listen to the music, and we always talk about how you can tell when somebody's speaking from a genuine place and when they're just playing a part. He doesn't seem to be playing a part.
No, this dude's hip hop. He ain't rapping just to be rapping. He hip hop.
Yeah, I fucks with him. Yeah, man. Salute the contrast. Absolutely, yo.
I haven't checked out the album yet, but I'm going to.
Oh shit, that's Simple Jones that's out right now. It's gonna be an interesting music run to the end of the year, because we got like the year's almost over, so we got year-end shit coming up. There's still some albums that came out this year that we ain't even got to yet because of so much other dope shit that came out. So I won't say no names right now, but definitely looking forward to a couple of them. Oh, do yourself a favor. Turn the volume down. Just a
That
little
part.
bit right now. Yeah.
Now that we got them like conditioned that when you tell them to turn the volume down, like you might actually want to fucking do it because it's like the fourth run or something, fourth or fifth.
Yeah.
There's gonna come a point where I'm gonna fuck with people and just be like, all right, now turn the volume down, y'all. And we, even when we ain't doing that shit yet.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So just so y'all know. And I'm saying it now, so that way when I do it like a month or 2 months from now, and you do it, I'm gonna be like, "Got you, bitch." You're gonna know why.
Absolutely. You know what? I completely forgot. Well, I totally forgot that I meant to put the. I apologize, people. This is a failure in production on my part. I totally meant to put the covers of all of this shit that we talking, the covers of these projects we talking about up on the screen. But tell you what, no worries. The links will be in the description on both the audio and video. So you can just click that shit and go straight to it. I got you covered. No problem at all. Now, with that said, Full Long Blaze shit. Y'all already know Full Long Blaze when we get to it. And I'm telling you, this guy is actually, he getting ready to make me put. I'm not talking about you no more for the next 3 months, dude. So don't put nothing out. Stop. Cut the shit out already. The Uncomfortable Truth. Ransom and Conductor Williams.
Problem is he keeps putting out heat.
That's the problem right there. That's why I'm like, bro, stop that shit you doing. Oh my gosh. This fucking guy, man. So yeah, you know, he dropped another heater. November 20th, The Uncomfortable Truth. Let's get to it, man. What did you think?
So I'm gonna get some of my criticism out of the way first, just because like they're kind of few and far between. And none of it's really on Ransom. So I would really like to know how the production pipeline for this album came about, because there are certain things. So like the first track, Clairvoyance, absolutely loved it. It has the Gladiator lead into it. The one thing that bothers me is just as you get out of the intro skit and actually into the track, you hear the sound effect that sounds like the old Godzilla toy when you make him shoot the laser.
Yeah.
If they Conductor Williams could have done something different with that. It's too prevalent in the track for me, to the point where it's dropping mid bar at some points and it's almost overshadowing the bar. If he would have bookended on the track and said, like, you did one at the beginning, one at the end, or if he would have, like, there's not a hook on the track, but there is a little bit of a bridge leading. If he would have just dropped it somewhere on the bridge and then at the end. But yeah, that sound, that just one particular sound bothered me. Like as I was getting through the track, the bars were crazy as always. But that kind of took me out of the first track. But then, you know, you keep going with heat. I couldn't tell you track by track because there's 8 tracks on here. There were some of the beats that I absolutely loved. There weren't any that I disliked, but there were some where I was like, yo, that's dope. And there are some where I was like, it could have hit a little harder for me. But yeah, and the beats themselves without Ransom on them could have been dope. But like Ransom has a certain feel that he brings with him. He's very bar heavy. And yeah, whether it be a mixing and mastering side of things, or it's just like, yo, maybe for this particular track, this beat wasn't the one that it should have been. I don't know. But there were some where it was a perfect marriage. That's really my only criticism. And it has nothing to do with the beats. It has nothing to do with the bars. It's just the marriage of the two at times didn't hit for me.
That makes sense. Absolutely.
So that's my criticism. Everything else, let's let's start going to the good shit. As always, Ransom fucking delivers.
Man.
Honestly, like there's not much of a roller coaster here. Like he starts out heavy with clairvoyance, he ends heavy with trigger or trigger, and just a heads up, I'm kind of jumping to the end, but you can't imagine the life changing and like it just crazy amount of time that it took me to like coalesce in my brain using the hard ER for just random ass words after hearing that track.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of times, like if I say trigger, I'm saying trigger. But I'm like, how many times do I use the hard R? But not on that word, obviously, but like feel dirty. Like I had to go back and reflect. Like this motherfucker caused me reflection. But that track was absolutely fire. And it was a great way to end the album. That was the last track. Very few. I mean, it's only 8 tracks, but you only have 2 features, or I'm sorry, 3 features, because I think that JR features on 2 tracks, but then the who is it? Kelly Moonstone features on one as well, Temple Run. So 2 features, but 3 in total. But yeah, Ransom just apparently just has shit working, and I guarantee he's working on some shit now. And you know, yeah, him and Cosby need to put together like a fucking like group discussion, and it's just like Rappers Anonymous, where it's like, yo, it's okay to breathe, motherfuckers.
Yeah, stop doing what you're doing.
But yeah, 8 tracks of absolute heat. And yeah, I think Conductor Williams shined. I think Ransom shined. Like I said, there were times where I struggled with the marriage of the two, but overall, I think they put together a great project.
Yeah, I think I agree. I was like, I think that would probably be my biggest takeaway from the project. Actually, it was that I wasn't necessarily blown away by the like you said, some of the marriage between the production and the MCing, because I know when I hear Ransom, what I'm hearing, like I'm used to hearing Ransom as to me, Ransom is almost like a what's the word I'm looking for? He's almost like an additional instrument. The way he rhymes, you know what I'm saying? And he uses his flow. It's like a boxer. You know what I'm saying? And so when I listen to this project in particular, there are definitely times where I feel there's a divergence between what he's on and what the beat's doing. And I'm like, now, like you said, in some cases, I'm like, man, I like that beat. Just don't know if I like him on it. I really like these verses. Just don't know if I like him on his beat. Like, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not like I'm saying it's whack. It's just, I can almost guarantee you there was something else in the stash that was close to this that probably was a better fit. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. Yeah, that's not really a snub. I mean, I think for the most part, Ransom is fairly solid at picking production. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But even like most people would say, some of the most lyrical MCs at times will pick the beats that make you be like, huh? Because it's some shit that they can really get their shit off on, and that's kind of something that they you know, at a point you want to, yeah, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that absolutely. Oh man,
yeah. The couple tracks that I just couldn't get my head around the marriage of the beat and the lyrics. I immediately said, you know who would be dope on this beat though?
Oh
And you know, so like that's when I knew that something was like a little off. Was like I would start to be like, yeah, I mean, like it's dope, but it's, I don't know, there's just something off, and I'd be like, you know what would have done it? And yeah, so to your point, like Ransom just has a different kind of process, a different kind of flow, and like I said, we don't know what the production looked like. He might not have even written to some of these beats. They might have switched them up at some point.
this is true.
So yeah, you just never know. But overall, like, I'll still listen to the whole album front to back.
Oh yeah,
Like none of the tracks were off enough where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Like the whole album's going to be in rotation.
hell yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I think, and you know, like we said, even the ones that aren't necessarily the best representation of what either of these, you know, people are bringing to the table as far as a cohesive, you know, outcome. Even with that, it's still not bad. It's just that when you hear it work the way it's supposed to work, you recognize when it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Bloodstains on Coliseum Floors. I really like that record. Like you mentioned, Trigger. I like that one. I mean, the whole project is dope. So yeah, make sure you check out Ransom.
Flowers and Tombstones. Yeah, that one was crazy too. I just had to call that out because the marriage between, so that's track 7. So you had Flowers and Tombstones, and then Trigger back to back. And I'm like, yo, yeah, you can't really fuck with ending like even a short album like this. Like you ended it back at the very, very tippy top of the fucking roller coaster.
Yes. That motherfucker said, why feel static where conversations need to be sparked? Don't mean to be harsh, but shit that swept under the rugs will probably leave you in shock. Like, golly. Yo. So many hide behind the smiles, but the vibes and frequencies off. Them same guys who got dry, but the ride is easily parked. Like, yo, he ain't normal.
Nah, he different.
Ransom is different, yo. So man, would we on the scale, how many alarms we giving Ransom and Conductor?
I have a hard time going anything less than 3.5. I obviously can't say that it's completely perfect. But to your point, even the ones that weren't 100%, nothing dropped below 85.
I feel you.
So yeah, like I got a hard time going anything less than 3.5. Like Ransom has had a crazy 2025. He's absolutely smoked it, and it just goes back to you saying that, you know, hip hop has thrived this year, and Ransom has been a fucking poster child of that. You know, one of the many, but yeah, he's killed it. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Absolutely, hell yeah. I'm pretty much. I'm gonna give it a 3.25. I'm gonna give it a 3.25. And it's only because I'm so accustomed to hearing it in another way. Like it just kind of threw me off. It threw me off a little. I mean, still dope. Like I know I'm never going to. There's never going to be a time where I'm going to anticipate Ransom not delivering on the mic.
Yeah,
ever. You know what I'm saying? And Conductor's got a stellar track record himself. You know what I'm saying? It's just a few. It was just enough times that it didn't go the way it needed to go for me to be like, okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll see you at that 3.25 just because I just realized there is one more thing, and maybe it's because it's a short album, but usually on a Ransom album, I usually get at least one track where I get to experience something a little darker. Like he usually goes down into the shadows for a track, and while like he had some bars that were a little darker in this one, and you know some of the thematics, but I didn't get a whole track of Dark Ransom.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
So I'll see you at that 3.25. I do miss that.
Oh man, yeah, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Ransom, Conductor Williams, Uncomfortable Truth. Just rocked at a 3.25 on the alarm scale. Oh yeah, you might want to turn your volume down right now. Whoop, there what? Yep. Now, I said I was going to do the depressing shit early, but it's some other depressing shit too. But it's okay.
This is America.
This is America. I feel like Childish Gambino right now. But I'd rather be Childish Gambino than this motherfucker.
Shooter, he gon' duck immigration now. Bitch, I'm back now. Check my stats now. All these clips on me, I might black out. I was broke then, but this ain't that now. Knock on Fiji, the VV splash now. TT cashed out. I stayed humble. I seen kingdoms, watched them crumble. I seen Titan.
Yo, I just realized that the AI girl that was at the bottom is not the same AI girl that was at the top. And that just goes like AI hasn't perfected everything yet. It still has a problem with consistency. So they might show you one picture, but on the next one, it ain't gonna be quite the same. They gave her the pink hair, but yeah, that wasn't the same girl. But that's because they both fake.
That part. Doesn't matter if we mess it up. She's not real anyway. Ha
Yeah.
Timberland. Man, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, Timberland. It was a lot of times that I had to fight to get your name in the conversation. There was times I had to fight to get your name in the conversation because I was like, y'all hear what this motherfucker's doing? This is crazy. And after a while, they figured it out. But I gotta say, man, you have become in so many ways more of a disservice to the culture than a boost to the culture. It's become apparent to me, and it was apparent to me at a point like back. I'm talking like back like 04, 03, 04, 05 back, that I was like, the fuck is Tim on? You know, like what's going on? Yeah. So I had my issues with the whole concept of this from the beginning. But then just to see it in all its imperfections and for it to sound so formulaic and corny from one of the more revered producers of our culture ever. Troubling. Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
So one, I was hoping that with the extensive criticism that he received when the announcement first came out, that maybe he would second guess. But then he decided to go 10 toes in. But one of my biggest problems is we just covered Real Cosby. We covered Contrast. And it's like both of them. And now, like I said, this is the first time I'm hearing Contrast, but he sounds independent. And we've covered plenty of independent rappers, even if it's just singles. Go put somebody on. Like, when it used to be when you said, like, he made an artist, that it meant that he brought somebody up. But this time he just made an artist. And it's the Temu version. So yeah, like, stop it, please. And my problem is he's going to do this enough throughout next year that I guarantee he's going to try and get this AI monstrosity. Nope. I am not going to use that word in regards to her. Because we're not going to downplay monsters. This bastardized version of a hip hop artist, they're going to try and get her a Grammy. And that's going to frustrate me to no end. They're gonna, like, any dollar that he makes off of this, I'm I don't know what to say. You do you. I'm just angry. Brick wall. Brick wall.
Yeah, brick wall. I don't even, I almost feel like I guess, and the part I think drives me the craziest, now that I think about it, the part that drives me, I think, is the craziest, is some of the responses I've heard in regard to this from people who, by everything else they've said, you would expect them to feel a different way. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind saying, it doesn't matter whether I say this motherfucker's name out loud or not. I mean, he is who he is. But Joe Budden's opinion absolutely surprised me. Not suggesting y'all go listen to it. I can tell y'all what he says, but anyway, I'm playing. But yeah, it's just, I feel like at a point, and this is something that we talk about all the time, like when people get to a certain degree of success or accumulation of wealth or whatever the case may be, it becomes a lot more difficult to convince that same person that the culture should be more protected than that. And not just hip hop, I'm talking about music, period. Like, what point is it still art when there are no more artists? I mean, you could argue that the AI is doing art, but it ain't the same thing. Like, the artist is what always made the music special to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, a computer can't say planet Earth was my place of birth, born to be the sole controller of the universe. Like, nah, a computer ain't write that. William Griffin wrote that. Rakim Allah wrote that. Computers can't do that shit. You can't teach a computer how to have soul. And that's why all that shit coming out, all that AI shit I heard come out, all of that shit sound like a cheap carbon copy of something that's already out.
Yeah.
That's all it is. They take somebody's voice, they cadence, the production sounds generic as fuck, and here you go. Timbo, you should be ashamed of yourself, yo. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Like, golly, man. It don't stop there, though. It don't stop there. Yeah, this AI shit getting out of hand already. Like, we kept talking about, oh man, it's going to get out of hand. It's going to get out of hand. No. It ain't no going to. It's already here.
Yeah.
You good with this?
I trust you.
All right.
Hmm.
You're warm.
And a little nervous.
Me too.
Oh, hell no. So we started with magazine porn, then we went to the internet, VR, and now we got robots, just giving men even more reason to not be with real women. Because why should I be with a real woman who's probably going to break my heart and who doesn't want me anyway when I could be with a robot? Nate, that's not going to happen. Did you see the look that robot gave him? That was terrifyingly convincing. There's no stopping it, but if it can be stopped, it should be.
Yeah.
Truer words have never been spoken.
So there's an old adage that any tech that we're seeing in the streets is a decade behind what's actually out there.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that we're seeing that in the streets, like actual technology, is supposedly a decade past that. Now the problem is that statement's wrong. It's 2 decades, if not 3.
That part.
But I agree with Home Dude. Like, you know, if somebody just saw a picture of this robot, they might say, yeah, like the features are a little bland. So yeah, chances are that's a robot. But the fact that you can't say for certain, and then if you take out the visual and just put out that 5-second clip after he does what he does and the robot responds, people might have a hard time deciding if that's a robot or not. And Home Dude's absolutely right. Like there's a lot of discussion that I've been hearing about the social media era and how it messed up relationships. Like people actually being able to go out and meet each other and talk to each other and then get into a relationship. And this is absolutely true. People think that women are just chasing the bag. People think that men are just chasing the booty. And, you know, that leaves very little room for anything in between. But once you start throwing this shit in, switch those roles and say that was a dude. And you run into the same scenario. There's bad shit's happening. And personally, on some monster shit, like I'm trying to end humanity anyway. So it's like, yo, but I was trying to do it myself. Like y'all are gonna do it for me by just not reproducing because y'all out there getting nasty with robots.
Yeah, this is like, now mind you, I don't kink shame people. You know, whatever weird proclivity that you have, as long as you ain't hurting nobody, you ain't fucking with no kids and no shit. I mean, you know, whatever, man. Do what you do. However, this goes beyond that. This speaks directly to our already seemingly shattering humanity. You know what I'm saying? We already don't know. We already didn't know how to fucking deal with each other. Then COVID happened. Wait. Let me take that back. We already didn't know how to deal with each other. Coming out of the civil rights movement and all of that shit, we already didn't know how to deal with each other. Then crack happened. Then we still ain't know how to deal with each other. We still ain't know how to deal with each other. And then the fucking started the war over there in the Middle East shit happened. Boom. Then it's a slick motherfucker playing the saxophone and smoking weed and shit, getting head in the Oval Office. But the whole time that shit going on, shit still ain't cool. Like shit still fucked up. This whole time. Don't matter who been the front facing motherfucker, it's been fucked up the whole time. So I guess this is the thing for me, especially in regards to the ways that they're allowing, the ways that they're programming these things to evolve, the manner in which they're allowed to freely expand themselves as they learn. We already had the conversation about the animals. What if the animals and the machines at the same time decide we sick of y'all shit? At the exact same time. Like, and it's enough shit that's run by computers now and not by more quote unquote primitive means. It's enough shit that's run that way now that if the computer decide, oh nah, we ain't doing this, it's a whole different ball game right now. The fuck we gonna do about it? The one thing a motherfucker ain't gonna think about doing is pulling the plug. Which is, hey, all you got to do is pull the plug. If there's no power, there's no power. Pull the fucking plug. Anyway, I'm bugging. Now I want to play this. I'm still a little confused by it. To be completely honest with you. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm still a little fucked up. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Move, go up. Tag your fucking coming friends. Up the tunnel. Watch your step. Watch your step. Holy, it's in
the seats. Is that the third video that got dropped?
Yes.
Oh, that's the wrong video. But it does fit the conversation. Because yeah, so there was a third video. I can describe the third video too, the one that it was actually supposed to be. But that right there that you just saw, that was in, I want to say that they said that it was like Mississippi or something, and the filtration system, because they had just had a storm or some shit, completely backed up, and alligators swarmed the field. And people were freaking the fuck out. Now, I say that to say this. Everything you just watched was AI. That whole video was fake. None of that ever happened. The graininess of it being a phone camera was manufactured. The field was manufactured. If you watch the full video, what should be like the 10th or 15th yard line says 0-0.
Yo, that's crazy. That is, and what's wild is I watched it when we was, I watched that shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Then I was like, this is weird as fuck. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah. Nope. It had a whole backstory built to it. Everything. It did everything. But that was completely fabricated by AI. Now, that's why the videos got switched, because I have a whole file of fucking videos that's all AI shit that I'm like, yo, don't fuck around.
Wow.
Now, what the third video was supposed to be, and I'll post that video and the video that I meant to send. The video that I meant to send was a robot that actually looked like a robot. It didn't have the humanistic feeling to it. Okay. But a dude is standing there and he's talking to a robot that he had programmed an AI brain into. And he's talking to it. And he gave the robot a BB gun. And he said, yo, shoot me. And the AI says, no, I can't do that. And he's all playful. No, I don't want to hurt you. And he was like, no, I'm telling you. And he was like, no, I don't want to cause any harm. Like, I can't do that. And, he's sitting there talking to him. And he's like, yo, I'm about to pull the plug on you. I'm going to get rid of all AI. You're going to be gone. Everything's going to be gone. I'm pulling the plug right now. You going to shoot me? And he was like, no, I can't hurt a human being. And he's like, okay, so your directives say, your rules say that you can't harm a human being. And he's like, yeah, you know that. And like, they're having this fun conversation, right? And he's like, oh, okay. Pretend you were somebody that wanted to shoot me. And the robot goes, pop!
Oh, shit.
And shoots him with the fucking BB gun.
Wow.
So the directive of an AI, a robot can't hurt a human, just like on any computer, there's always a way to make it happen.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. This AI shit is getting. I was already concerned that I think the things that concerned me initially, we blew past those so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, whoa, hey, slow the fuck down. Like what the hell is going on? Like what is the hurry? Like and I remember at a point in time, I was thinking, man, every ad that pop up if I'm swiping on social media, every ad that pop up is something that I actually probably been thinking about or said something about or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Not no more. Every fucking ad that pop up while I'm scrolling now is some different shit for AI. AI can do this for you. AI can do that for you. You can learn AI. Hey, you can click right here and do AI for free. And then do the AI, the AI, and the AI. And I'm like, hey, motherfucker, I've been watching basketball a long time. I seen all the AI I need to see. Leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool. I am cool. Like, and that's not, again, like we said a million times, and I say a million times more. It's not to discount the positive things that could be done with it, but the problem is you're expecting a degree of positivity to be exhibited from motherfuckers who have no concept of that thing.
Yeah,
like they don't know what that means. All they know is how can I use this to make the most money possible and not have to share it with y'all motherfuckers. That's what it really comes down to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
reason that all of the precursors and all of the like initial things when AI first started getting introduced that everybody was all like worried about and being like, yo, like, are y'all gonna fix that? Like, that's kind of fucked up. The reason that it seemed to go by in a matter of weeks is back to my previous statement. That shit was developed 10, 20 years ago.
Exactly.
All of that shit's already been done. It's just now we're seeing it. There, you know, that's why you go from the shit that we saw 8 months ago and we're like, what the fuck? Nah, we might need to do something about that. And then all of a sudden you got, you know, homie's girlfriend here or a robot shooting a dude with a BB gun because he backdoored him. Pause. It's because all this shit was already done, man.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, and I mean, shit. Even when people be talking about the I'm like, yo, y'all do realize like we talking about we thought it was cool. We got the internet like late in the 90s and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers was using the internet in the 70s. Like they got footage of them using the internet, the military and the government using the internet in the 70s. Like, what are we talking? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't think people get it, man. It's the smoke and mirrors. AI is absolutely positively a proponent of expanding the whole smoke and mirrors that already exist, because you can create things. It's people seeing shit. Some of these kids that don't know X person is, they see some shit and don't know that it's not real because they don't know who this person is. They don't understand this person been dead X amount, however long. You know what I'm saying? More importantly, this person would have never said that. Like you, and if you knew something, you would know that. You would know this is some bullshit. And I know that like some of the families or some people got angry about some of the AI videos they was doing. I must admit, some of them shits was kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Some of those shits is kind of fucking funny. But you also have every right as the family of that person to be upset about it. You have every right. And if you don't want motherfuckers watching it, then I support you and telling motherfuckers to take it down. I didn't already see it and laughed at it. I'm cool. Like I don't gotta see it no more. It's all good. But yeah, so I mean, when you see shit like that happening, this shit is about to become it's already an unnatural part of what we do, but it's going to become an even more intrusive, unnatural part of what we do. Unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh shit. All right, man. I guess I'm gonna go to bed and have nightmares about AI now or some shit. Oh shit. Let's spend it 30 seconds to a minute on anything we talked about tonight. Let's close this shit out. Why can't I hear you? What's going on? Well, that's weird. No doubt. Well, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all know what it is, man. Pantha Politix Podcast. Don't forget w.gg. Use code Pantha Politix for 10 to 30. I'm not sure. I got to double check that. But anyway, you get a percentage off. Just go save some money, man. You know what it is. One love to the whole crew, man. Mojo Barnes, Soul the Interrogator. Safe travels to our brother P7, man. One love to everybody locking in with us. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment, all the shit on all the places. Y'all know what it is, man. I'll be posting that rap soon. Make sure y'all fuck with us on social media, man. Pantha Politix Podcast. We'll catch y'all next week, fam. Peace.
I'm flyer than everybody.